Hello and welcome back to Epic Fail Chess Challenge. Now, according to my son, beating a 250 Elo bot isn't very entertaining or very interesting, and it's also doesn't actually prove anything because it's just something that's really easy anyway. So he set me the challenge of doing something different. So this time I'm going to skip straight up to a 400 Elo bot, but I'm going to try and beat it without even moving any rooks. So this is one we're going to play against. It's called Alani, 400 Elo, and because I played as white last time, I'm going to play as black. And the rule is no rooks. Let's see how it goes. Going to go for the French defence here, but might be a bit of an issue when it comes to time to castle. This is a fairly normal setup. We'll play this here. Then we'll get the knight out. Now I don't like queen to drop in there, so I'm going to play this here. Really need to get this bishop out, this knight out, so we'll play this move here, f6. And I think I can take here because he won't trade his queen for a knight. I think I need to really fianchetto this bishop. That's going to give him, actually it's not going to be free check because I've got that covered with the queen here. So we'll play that there. Actually I want to maintain this pawn structure too, and this is a free take. So maybe I should take with the knight. Okay. Now that's going to mean I end up losing a rook if I take with this pawn, possibly. I take, he takes. Well, actually, if I take, then he takes, I can get his rook. That maybe works out better. Ah, no. So you can't take there. Is not in line for that. I've got a check here, but does it do anything? I could push that rook. So I can't push that because I said I'm not going to use rooks. Rooks are not allowed. Let's go for... Let's take here. And then we'll take his queen. And I think we'll go... This square is looking very nice, but not really got something I can particularly... In fact, that's quite attractive there. Let's see what that gives him to think about there. So we've got a check there now. That's going to give me no squares to go to afterwards. So if I play check there, he can't go there, he can go there. That's not quite right, so I'm going to have to back that knight off for now. King's not in an ideal spot, but does it matter? Possibly not. Okay, so now let's go here. We'll take the rook. We still haven't used any rooks. So now I'm threatening checkmate on this square here. Well, nearly checkmate. Check there. Has to move. check again. Now it's got no pieces. Take that one there. Then we'll go here. Can obviously still move here. But that's the end of the game, but I forgot that I wasn't allowed to use rooks. So we did get quite a few moves there. Where were we up to? Accuracy is terrible, probably because it probably wanted me to move a rook at some stage. Yeah, first defense, that's what we expect. You can see that was a mistake there. You can see that was a mistake there. And here I should have taken his knight. Again, we're both leaving pieces hanging for a long time there. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to try and start that game again. We're going to try to remember to actually stick to the rules. We'll use the same opening as before. First defense. So it is this time. Should have played that forward there like the time before actually. Get the knight move there. And actually I think I might push that pawn. Get the queen off the starting square. Now that pawn's looking kind of vulnerable. Doesn't move it, but it's obviously got covered there. So we'll play the bishop to here. And then we'll threaten that knight with this knight. So a good swap off. But actually, is that better? It's just giving me a bishop more or less for nothing. Now I can't castle because I said I wasn't going to use any rooks. I'm going to play this white bishop to here. That swap off is kind of tempting there. See, that's threatening this pawn here and that square there. That's relatively safe. I could actually take here, and that would give me an open file, which should allow me to create some threats. So if I now play here, he's not actually got a check that I can see, so I should be able to take that rook, which also pins that bishop. Now I've got a check here, so I'll win the bishop. Do I want to swap off? Not really, so I'm going to play. What's going to happen if I play check there? That's the only check I've got realistically. I've got to move to there or there. Moves to there. Then I've got another check there. Let's try and we'll go check there. Moves away, we take the queen. It's gone there. That one can't check again, so we've got to go there. And it's gone back to the same position, but I could go now here. Now what can I do? Now I can go check here. I've got various checkmating options there now. I'm going to lose that knight if I play it to there, so I don't want to do that. Let's go to here first. Losing a bit of a tempo, but now it's going to go to there, so let's check there. How do we get rid of that problem? What if we play this pawn to here? So check there again, he's going to go, can't go back to that square. That knight is now vulnerable. This side, I really want to go to that square there, because that's going to be allowed to take that knight, so I don't want to do that. Let's go to this square here, allow me to attack on this file with the queen next time. So again, we can't move the rooks, so we've got to do this. Should give him his queen. Can't see any disadvantage in taking that. So now we'll go here. And then we'll go for a double check here and here. And take the knight. Then we'll checkmate on this square here. So we did it. It is doable. We beat Eleni without using any rooks, which is probably going to look terrible for the accuracy rating. 65 to 78, yeah. Didn't think I was playing very well then, which is probably a fair comment. Let's see if there's any point at which it thinks I should have used rooks. This move here was a mistake. Next key move here. That was a good move. Then from here, white kind of runs out of steam. That was obviously a mistake, moving the bishop there. That gave us that rook. But otherwise, there was no point at which it really wanted us to try and play those rooks. It was quite happy for us to win the game using knights and queens and bishops, and actually that was quite a good exercise, because it kind of makes you work with the knights and the bishops and figure out ways of using them to checkmate, which you probably wouldn't otherwise do. Giving us a 950 rating, even though we weren't actually playing rooks at all, so I'm pretty happy with that. The question is, will my son be? I'll probably have another challenge for him to do next time. I'll probably be playing a higher Elo bot, and there'll probably be another piece which I'm not allowed to use, but we'll see. Hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe.